Yo, this Wierdough checking in. I'm with the Den right now. You know what the fuck going on. I've always been called weird, you get me? Like, coming up. And it was just like, I've always thought about it, like, trying to flip that shit somehow. And like, I remember I was jamming like I think it was Abnormal by Gucci Mane. And he's like, the Wierdough! It was like right at the beginning and shit. And I was just huge on Gucci and shit, so it was like, that's fire. Like, if he could rep that shit like that, I could too, you know? But like, I added like the dough, like money-wise, or, you know. My sound is like weird. It's dark. It goes hard. It's fun too. Like, I have fun shit. I have like a vulnerable side to it. Like, you know who I am through my music type shit. Like, if you know me, you like my music because it's me. If you don't know me, you like my music because it goes hard. And yeah, I like the aesthetic of like imperfection, like punk shit, like just whatever the fuck comes to mind and how I record it. Like, sometimes I leave shit in there, like breaths, like shit like that, just because like I want it to be raw. I don't want it to be perfect. Like, being perfect isn't what I'm into at all. But yeah, my inspirations come from a lot of stuff, like metal to like real rap. Like, I like doom, I like real ass shit, and then just new shit too. I love new shit. Like, the music nowadays is crazy. It's lit. Like, that's where I'm at. My dad really got me into music early. Like, he'll show me like nice shit, you get me? Like Bob Marley and like U2, like Kiss, like shit like that. And then I gradually got into more like the aggressive side of shit, because that's where he was at. Like Gwar and Megadeth and Slayer and shit. So that's like my music taste at the beginning. Then he taught me like about hip hop and like, you know, Biggie, Pac and shit. So shit was lit. I'm from 7-1. It's a place in North Beach. Fuck a South Beach. That's just not Miami. But I lived everywhere. I've lived in Little Haiti. I lived in the Beans. Downtown, whatever. But yeah, 7-1 is it used to be a lot more crazier than what it is now. And it's just a lot of gentrification and shit. They just wanted like to add more shit because it's by the beach, so I understand why people want to pay more and bullshit like that. But a lot of us came up on Section 8 shit, like literally just staying in our hood and like coming up. A lot of the slang terms I use, a lot of the shit that I talk about is all just Miami shit. It's not like my sound is Miami. Like, I can't say like, you know, I listen, like you could tell it's like JT Money or Trick Daddy, but a lot of that shit plays into what I make. A lot of other SkunkApe people though do have more Miami influences than I do. SkunkApe is like Florida, South Florida's Bigfoot. Like, when you look up SkunkApe, you'll just see like a cryptid hominid is what they call it, you know, just like an ape type creature, and he smells like a skunk. That's what they call it, SkunkApe. Or we call it SkunkApeGang because we're just a bunch of like weird big guys, and we're just different from everybody else around us type shit. And we just wanted to be rare and rep some Miami rep some, you know, South Florida shit. That's SkunkApeGang. We was already a gang before, we just didn't have a name. It was like everybody would freestyle during lunch, everybody made songs together and shit, and it was just cool to be gang like that. It came so natural. It was dope. We got a lot of shit like in the works that's like heat like a lot of people be bugging me because I went on live once and I showed a few things. And yeah, SkunkApeGang has a lot of heat on the way. I know Candy's dropping something this year for sure. Gene's got some fucking crazy shit. I got 2 projects that are like actually promised, and then I got one that I'm gonna do because I feel like it, and that one's going crazy right now. We just all rep the same thing, bro. We all represent the same shit, and that's the reason we got together and the reason why we're going up. Like, our whole community is lit, bro. Like, all the young kids fuck with us, like all the older ones fuck with us. Whenever we do a show, everybody pulls up, like it's real. Like people buy merch, people support the music. I feel like if we were anywhere else, we'll probably blow by now type shit, just because that's how it is. But I'm happy our people fuck with us, and our community is just getting bigger and bigger. And it's real, it's organic, it's not fake, it's not like these other people. And yeah, I like fashion a lot. That shit really helps expand my horizons and shit. My merch sells more than my music does in a way. Like the fashion is just what comes with it, and it's different. It's not the same shit. Just seeing stars, like looking on TV and just like seeing Michael Jackson and like the sparkly shit, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like seeing Prince with like the open shirt, shit like that. Like that shit was just cool. Like androgyny, like all that shit. Like Marilyn Manson, or like the way the Rustlers would come out, like The Rock would be in the fucking Versace. You know what the fuck I'm saying? Like it was just fashion. It was just always cool to me. Like I always wanted to look a certain way and have a certain swag to myself. Like my mom would literally tell me, like, I would be mad if I fucking went outside in a white tee. I'd be like, Ma, this is garbage. Like, what the fuck? Like, you know, like, and I was like, I didn't even know fashion back then. I just knew that if it didn't have like Taz on it or some shit, I ain't like that shit, you know? It's fucked up, but that's how it works for me. So at the beginning of the year, I tweeted something. I was like, I made a list of fucking projects I wanted to do, like, and I said they're coming out just because that's how confident I am that they will come out and how fast I could work on something. So I just conceptualize and keep going, and I have another one coming. So I come out with videos and all this shit. Corona slowed down a lot when it comes to like performing and stuff like that, but I like to be rare anyway. I don't do everything that I get asked for. I like to think that the people are real, the people are authentically into what I'm into, for me to give them my time and energy. I've been asked for collabs and shit, and I just be like, this person's not even in my vibe. They just want to fucking, you know, get my followers, whatever it is. I don't have shit, but they try to take that shit from me. But yeah, I got some real ass shit coming soon. I got Sand Demon 2. Sand Demon I did like 2 years ago. It's like on iTunes and shit. Everybody rocks with that one a lot. But Sand Demon 2 is sounding really fucking crazy. I got Weird Wide Web. That's the next one. It might drop next month. But yeah, Weird Wide Web, like everything's dope. Like the fucking merch, the videos are coming together raw. And yeah, be on the lookout for that shit. Some of people's favorite songs are stuff that I've produced. Toon World, Game Boy, like a lot of stuff that's on iTunes and stuff. Yeah, I plan on dropping a project this year, all produced by me and shit. It's gonna be lit. Skinwalker's like just like being South Florida, you know, like fucking with the Miccosukee, fucking with like different Indian tribes and stuff. Like the Skinwalker's like a witch, and he protects his grounds, and like could fucking transform and shapeshift and do crazy shit. And I was like, dog, that's fire, I want that. And yeah, I made that Skinwalker. All right, winter in June. I wanted something cool. I wanted something like different from what's going on. Like winter is like more summer vibes. Everybody's on some happy shit. And for me, it was like I just want to be different and like be cold. Like, I don't know, on some Mr. Freeze shit. I had the name Mr. Freeze for a song through my partner Candy, because he's the Joker and shit. And I just want to be Mr. Freeze, and I wanted something like that. I want to go see Beauty and the Beast, and in the middle of the fucking movie, the dad gets free. He runs back to the town. He's like, yo, I was stuck in this fucking huge castle. It's snowing out there. And then some lady just says, winter in June, and starts cracking up about it. And I was like, dawg, that's the hardest name ever. Winter in June, I'm dropping that. And it was like the month before I had to drop the tape. So it just came together perfect. And like, I'm on my fourth one. I want to say shout out to Den having me at the last show. That shit was sick. I know Corona played a little vibe to that, but we still turned up. We still did that shit. We turned up hard. Check out the freestyle if you haven't. Short, but it's sweet. man. Gang shit, bro. Thank you.